Chargers are blasted all the way up to 6.5 at some books. There are still 5.5s available, but blasted all the way up to 6.5 at some books, a total of 46.5 or 47. The real question here, Stephen, is whether Ben Roethlisberger is going to play for the Steelers or not, and whether he's going to be able to make it back. We know they have some other injuries and situations that they're dealing with as well. And when all that news hit, this was sitting 4.5 in favor of the Chargers. This thing moved 2 points. This thing didn't move a whole point. This thing moved 2 whole points in favor of the Chargers.
Yeah, I think there's some concern with TJ Watt too that might have moved this a little bit as well. I'm mad at myself that I didn't bet it early, because I think we've all been in agreement that Pittsburgh is at best an average team and more likely a below average team this year, especially offensively. So I still do believe in the Chargers. They've had a couple of tough weeks here in recent weeks, but I still think this Chargers offense is night and day better than what the Steelers are trotting out there with an inferior quarterback and a below average offensive line. Chase Claypool may come back this week, but they've been missing him in recent weeks as well. So the number's gone at this point. I'd be getting the worst of the number at this point if I'm going to bet the Chargers, but I have zero interest in betting the Steelers this week.
Brad, the quote coming out of Philadelphia, of Pittsburgh, it's so incredibly clear and understanding as to who's going to play quarterback, because it says Ben Roethlisberger will play if he clears COVID protocols and is physically fit enough to play. Thanks for that bit of information. Right, okay. Yeah, thanks for that bit of information. Great. Yeah, I mean, like, cool. Yeah, exactly. We got a lot from that. One of the other things, Joey Bosa on the Charger side of things did get moved to the COVID list. He is apparently unvaccinated, so he's definitely going to be out this week. So no Joey Bosa on the Chargers side of things. What do you think of this one? Let's handicap this as if Ben Roethlisberger is not going to play, because again, as we record this, we don't have any indication that he is going to play. So
does it matter though? Like, yeah. Is he worth that much at this point?
I don't think he is. So yeah. If you look at Mason Rudolph's metrics versus Ben this season, there's not a huge gap. Mm-hmm. It's like the gap from like the 25th best quarterback to like the 35th. You know, I think it's a point at best to me. So to move a couple of points as this has, it's possibly an overreaction. I mean, TJ Watt is huge whether he goes or plays, because the Chargers are playing a backup right tackle and a backup right guard, and they can be had over there. Like the Vikings were sending some weird blitzes over there, and that was screwing them up. And if the Steelers have got TJ Watt over there, then I think they're a great underdog bet here. And because they'll probably just commit to the run game on the other side of the ball as well. The Chargers literally cannot stop anyone running the ball. So, yeah, TJ Watt's huge. Obviously, Joey Bosa's huge. I think this is definitely one to wait on until we actually know who's playing here. But I would definitely be looking for a way to bet the Steelers, because I just don't think the downgrade from Rudolph from Ben to Rudolph is that big at all.
Yeah, I'm also looking to try to get in on the Steelers. I would hope with the Sunday night situation, this is the chase game. This is the game where people tend to love to bet the favorites. This is one of those deals where they come in and they think that, they hear it's a backup quarterback for the Steelers and all of that. So, yeah, I am hoping this thing gets to a 7. If this thing does get to a 7, then I'm going to come in on the Steelers as well. Historically, the favorite, the bigger brand name, certainly not the team that's playing a backup quarterback draws money. So maybe we get to see this thing make it all the way to touchdown. If so, be a play on the Steelers for me.